So I guess crazy how my journey starts, because here I am, or how it's going, because here I am. This is where I'm at now, and I can't believe it. To be someplace warm, to be someplace safe, to have food in my stomach, amen, to have my partner supported and people actually care that we're both okay, like, amen. It's been more than I can imagine, the positivity and the blessings that we got today. I'm gonna go into like everything. My lighting is really bad from the other angle, so I'm just gonna put it this way. But yeah, I know I started this series and I called it "Come Unfuck My Life With Me," and I have been thinking that, yeah, my life is fucked. I've been through a deep journey of depression, health issues, stress, and not having stable housing. That has been clearly the number one cause of a lot of the negativity and sadness in this cycle. To kind of summarize, ever since 2020, I feel like my life has gone downhill, and it feels like it's just been going terrible places. I can only say emotionally now I feel some type of like upliftment, some type of support, and some type of positivity that things are gonna be okay. 2020, my partner and I had this beautiful place in Brooklyn, and you know, we loved it. I loved it. Like, I lived some of the best years of my life. Just getting into my, you know, yeah, I guess that's like your mid 20s, early 20s. Yeah, I was a freaking baby, man. Seriously. It's crazy. If you look at pictures back then, you see that little like flush baby face that you have when you are that age. I'm like, wow, like, you're still a kid at that point, even though you gotta pay bills, taxes, you could vote and drink and, you know, go to war. Like, sometimes in here and the experience we have, you're still very young and just starting out. Yeah, this was about 2020. Got this place, we stayed there. Actually, we moved in around 2018, I would say. Yeah, but we had met in 2017, and crazy kids do. We moved in with each other and things were fine. You know, we didn't have the perfect relationship, of course. Like, we were still young and learning each other, and you know, we had roommates, somebody washed dishes, like so much petty stuff, but we had fun in that place. We had Christmas parties, like, you know, we had friends come over. Like, it was the best, it was the greatest. You know, I like I said, I lived some of my best years in that place. But little did I know, little did I know that it was gonna literally try to kill me. Yeah, this was about 2020. Got this place, we stayed there. Actually, we moved in around 2018, I would say. Yeah, but we had met in 2017, and crazy kids do. We moved in with each other and things were fine. You know, we didn't have the perfect relationship, of course. Like, we were still young and learning each other, and you know, we had roommates, somebody washed dishes, like so much petty stuff, but we had fun in that place. We had Christmas parties, like, you know, we had friends come over. Like, it was the best, it was the greatest. You know, I like I said, I lived some of my best years in that place. But little did I know, little did I know that it was gonna literally try to kill me. Yeah, that house caused me and my partner so much sickness. Yeah, and if you see my partner, he's pretty, you know, pretty bigger guy, like in terms of, because shoulders, chest, he's pretty strapping, you know, he keeps himself fit. You know, back then, before like all these things happened, like, yeah, he you know, very fit, you know, athletic kind of built, and what happened in that space made him like lose from being sick. It made him lose like 60 pounds in the span of like less than like 2 weeks, and that's definitely not normal. Definitely not normal at all for anyone. And that effect also happened to me, sadly, from being in there. So my place had toxic black mold, and this was, I think it's 2019, if I'm not mistaken. We had a fire breakout next door. Firemen came, they flooded the place. There was water everywhere. Like at that time, I was working at night, so I got a text from, at the time, you know, we're together. My partner, we just started dating. You know, he's like, "Hey, your house is on fire." Like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? And my other housemates, they're up, and you know, like, I rush from where I'm working and immediately go over to see what the heck is happening. This is around like 3-4 a.m., mind you, because I used to work in a bar at that time and work really late. So ran over there, and there were like fire trucks outside of my house. It was crazy. Luckily I get there, everything's fine, thank God they contained it, but it still was really freaking scary to think like, yo, like, fire's broken at a fucking 3 a.m. and most people are sleeping at that time. Most of my roommates and my partner were sleeping at that time too. So they come and they, of course, they do their job, and they spray the hose, they spray the water, so everything is, you know, soaking wet. When you come into the building, like the stairs, like there's water like coming into the stairs. We had water seeping from next door up. It was like coming all the way down because we're on the 3rd floor. So I'm seeing in my head like all the stairs when we're coming up from that left side. We were on the right, but the water was coming this way. So like this is the apartment, and then our door. It's like all the water is coming in. So next door's wall shared a wall with our living room and my not my partner, sorry, my roommate's room. And at that time we thought nothing of it. We just said thank God we're all okay. And that night slash I guess morning, because it's 4 a.m., middle of the practically morning, you know, with the crack of dawn, it would say. We spent that morning just like taking towels, and like we didn't have buckets. We had like a Halloween what do you call this, a pumpkin kind of bucket. So that's what we did. We got towels, rags, and just started squeezing the water and just bailing it out until everything was dry. Her closet got wrecked, her front of her room, but it was enough. We could just clean it, and we cleaned the living room up, and it seemed okay for now. Gonna backtrack into how the building was set up, because that plays a role too. This is where it all goes down. Yeah, this is where it all goes down.